Okay.
Can you open this?
Okay, you guys, I have put on the presentation on a Mac, and I am not used to using it, as you can tell. So hopefully I can advance through this and it works for me. But thank you guys for joining. There's a lot of changes going on in our Avon business. We are about to hit the most exciting part of the year. So I hope to provide you with some really good information so you guys can go back and build your teams and build your sales and make lots of money. So I like to always include a quote from the Beauty for a Purpose campaign. And this one was actually up on the wall at conference. So that was really cool. It says, "My #1 beauty secret, confidence." So we can all be beautiful, we can all be confident and pass on what has worked for us to our team members and to other Avon representatives who are out there. Really throughout my Avon journey, I have become a more confident person. I've really found my way with Avon, and it has really been a part of it. I used to like really worry what people thought about me, and I was kind of shy and reserved, and Avon has really brought me out of my shell, and I really enjoy helping others become successful as well. So I talked today, I actually had a call with Avon Corporate and a PR company. And, you know, sometimes you just have to reflect back and go over all the things that you've been through with Avon. You know, I kept thinking back to what's been so great, and I have so many great things to share that I've done in my Avon career. I just want you guys all to know that it is possible. Go after your dreams and never give up. Be persistent and keep perfecting what you're doing, and you can be really successful as well. So we're going to go over some team momentum stats, do some recognition, talk about the onboarding program a little bit. I know we've all heard about it, but for me, it definitely helps to keep going over it with so many changes going on at one time. It doesn't hurt to review it on a weekly basis. We have some great products coming out in the upcoming campaigns, our online offers, online sales tools. We're going to cover the leadership program and the incentives going on right now. And then at the end, I will do some Q&A if you guys still have some questions. So Team Momentum is 571 reps strong. I feel like we have kind of stuck at this number, but that's okay. We have some really strong sellers, some really strong leaders, and I think we are only going to continue to grow throughout the year and in the upcoming years. So I am happy with where we are at. Our sales have a huge growth over last year, so that's what's really important. Not necessarily how many representatives are on our team. So in campaign 19, we did almost 50,000 again. We were the #2 leader team in campaign 19 in the nation, and we moved up from number 13 to number 11 for the year to date among other leader teams. So great job. Keep working your business. You guys are doing awesome. And I am proud to be your leader. So our year-to-date unit sales, we are almost at the 800,000 mark. I can't wait till we make it to 1 million. We're going to have a big party or something there. And I still think we're going to end somewhere around 1.3 million. I'm basing that on our percentage growth, and I really don't like this mouse. I can't figure out how to move these screens. So our unit sales increase, I want to say it's around 450,000. And I'm estimating our unit sales increase for the year to be just over 738,000. Hey, Rob. Sorry, guys. I'm going to call my husband in for tech support real quick. Rob, can you come here real quick? So I like to share with you guys what's going on in my personal life, what's going on in my Avon everyday life. I am, you know, I've kind of taken a back seat in the LABC. Can you just minimize? And if Team Momentum, if you guys are getting on the call, if you guys can mute your lines, that would be awesome. I'm a little having a few technical glitches here, being on a different computer. Denise, can you mute? I think that might be the background. Thank you.
So I wanted to set you up 2 displays.
See, this is just too complex. I like my PC.
Sorry.
But the problem was that my PC is getting too old. So when I was trying to record for you guys, my mouth was moving after I was speaking. So that didn't look right either.
So everybody's over here.
But, okay.
And I think that's what you're
Okay. I think I'm good now. So these ladies over here on the left are my employees. They do an awesome job providing good customer service. You'll find in your business that if you want to keep growing and keeping up with all you're doing, but adding even more on, you're going to have to find really good supportive people around you. So whether that is your family or that's, you know, maybe your nieces or nephews that are helping you, or your grandkids, you really need good people around you so that you can start handing over areas of your business so that you can focus on other areas. So I have really handed over all of my face-to-face sales to these girls. They help me get my training kits ready. They do purchase orders. They label my books. They check in shipments. So you think about all that stuff that they're doing for me so that I can focus on growing my business. So I really try to build solid people around me that I trust so I can continue handing things over as the size of our team and the business continues to grow. So over here on the right, Rob and I had a little bit of fun. We went to a beer festival in Rockford and it was a really nice day. So it's always fun to get out there and enjoy your surroundings, whether it's in your hometown or you're on vacation. Always important to relax and have a fun time so that you can focus on work when you're ready to be focused and doing your job. We don't want to work ourselves to death and get so stressed out and frustrated that we're really not moving anywhere. No, man, no, it's not. Advancing. I'm sorry, you guys. Rob. Okay, wait, now. Here we go. Okay, sorry, guys. I got it now. I see where the pointer is now. I couldn't figure out where that was before. So it's a little bit confusing right now because we are in the transition. Some people are still getting appointed in campaign 21. So they are in that 40% discount program if they place their order before campaign 22. So it's confusing. It's confusing for me because I have to go into the appointment, see which campaign they're starting in, and then tell them which program they're on. So, you know, in the upcoming campaigns, we won't have to worry about that as much. So any new representatives who have placed their first order and are going to, before campaign 22 starts, you are in the 40% discount program. So that was in your first 4 campaigns, you had to have a $100 order. And then 5 through 8, you had to have $200 orders, and you would get that 40%. So those of you who are starting campaign 22 and later, you are now going to be playing in the new onboarding program called Kickstart. And both programs have really good advantages. Even if you're not in the Kickstart program, you can start your own team and start earning with the All Aboard with onboarding, which I'm going to talk about later. Huge improvement in our starter kits. So those of you who have just recently signed on, you know it was only $15. You got 2 full-size products, only 10 books. That really doesn't give you a good head start on your business. Being able to only give it to 10 people and then say only 2 of those people order, you know, you're not gonna start off with a real successful campaign. So the lowest starting kit is now $25, 4 full-size products, 10 skincare samples, and 40 brochures. Yay! That's huge improvement from 10. So that is very cool. They upped it by 4 times the amount. They're also going to get some of that training material, 1 Mark book, 1 Avon Living. They get their order book and a package of bags. So it's a better variety and much more content to help get them started in their brand new business. I remember watching on a TV show once where they said that it's better to give people 3 options than just 2, because a lot of times they'll go towards that middle option. So I don't know if you've been looking into your appointments. I have, and most of them are doing the $25 kit, but I have seen a couple 50, and I saw one 100. So that's a good indicator of how serious these people are about starting their Avon business. You know, if they're willing to invest $100 right up front, that's going to be better for all of us because they have committed to Avon. We're probably going to see a lot less people who never put in that first order. I think that's why a lot of us get taken back and turned off by leadership, because you work so hard to get that recruit and then they don't ever place an order. And it's like, oh, come on, you know, and you feel bad and you think it's something you did, but really it's just common. You know, if someone spends $15, that's not a big deal for them. So some people will just never take the initiative to start. So with these higher priced kits and more content, they're much more likely to have a successful start to their Avon business. This middle size kit has 10 full-size products, 53 beauty samples, and 40 brochures. So that is very cool. I see 3 new products in there. Looks like they give them a little variation of makeup, skincare, and bath and body. In my LABC, I get to see, you know, some big sales numbers. So I always see the best seller category is makeup, then it's skincare. Around Christmas time, it is fragrance, but usually it's bath and body. So they're giving them a little bit of our top selling categories. So that's awesome. And then for those who are really serious, $100, and they're getting a value of over $400, 16 full-size products. That is awesome. I think I would buy that kit for sure. So they can do what they want. They can use the products. They can give them away as gifts. They can use them as testers. That's what I would recommend. Use them as business tools. You can write it off. You can get a lot of use and show it to a lot of customers when you have the full-size products and you're making samples out of that. 93 beauty samples. That's awesome. Almost 100 new customers you can reach just with samples. People try, they buy. One of the drawbacks of Avon is that people don't get to touch and feel and smell our products when they're just browsing through the book. So the more you can have on hand, the more you can recommend to them, you're really going to see those average order sizes go up. So become knowledgeable on the products. If you can't afford to invest in them, read about them in the books and online and people's reviews. Become knowledgeable about the products, and you'll become a lot better salesperson. I'm not very pushy. I am better at doing like consulting sales, where I say, well, I really like this product, or you know, my mom uses this and she really loves it because. So I like to use testimonials and other people's reviews instead of giving like more of a sales pitch. I feel it's more genuine and real, and people will trust you more with that type of advice. You get that really cool bag. It looks like there's 2 bags, and they are logo items, so you can carry around your business tools with you. There is a newer daily care collection. This one is all 7 for $19.99. And it has Skin So Soft, definitely the most popular brand that people think of when you say Avon. And then we have Moisture Therapy, which I like to tell people it's similar to like a Lubriderm. It is very thick, especially the hand cream. So people that you know, work outside or have chapped hands, people that work in hospitals that have to wash their hands so much, silicone glove is awesome for them, because it puts a barrier on your skin, a protectant, so that if you're washing them all the time, it holds in the moisture. So hopefully you guys find that helpful. Find your friends who are nurses and give them little samples of the silicone glove for Christmas. But the daily care collection, you can order it for your first 4 campaigns. I just learned that it was 4 because I thought it was 3 at one time. But anyways, you can sell this for your first 4 campaigns as a representative. So it's really a good way to get people who haven't tried Avon in a while, or maybe have never tried Avon. I always say we have great products, so if you get someone to try them, they're usually hooked. So do what you have to do to get someone to place an order and try out our stuff, because chances are they will be a customer for a long time after that. Okay, so here is what the Kickstart program looks like. Instead of the 40% program where it was a $100 order for 4 campaigns, this goal is going to go up by $50 each campaign. And what it's doing is teaching that new representative to go out there and get more customers, keep building those sales. Because if you keep turning in $100 orders, you're not going to be making money, and you're just going to get frustrated. So when you see that build in sales and build in your profit, that's what's going to keep you going and get you excited about Avon. And especially with Christmas coming up, this should not be difficult. It's also setting you up to reach President's Club, which is the first level of the Avon sales program. Okay, so hopefully all my team members know that I recommend that you maximize all areas of your Avon business. So not only are you trying to get a lot of sales, but you're out there possibly talking to people about joining you, becoming a rep, maybe just signing up for a personal discount. You know, once you have someone in the door, then that's when they can get excited about the business. So, you know, sometimes it may not start out as something that they're totally interested in doing, but if you get them to try it and they really enjoy it, they could become very successful. So just inviting friends in to sell Avon with you. When that new person submits their first order of $150, it has to be within their first 30 days and your first 90 days. And you will get a $50 bonus for each new person that does that. So if you are not starting off in the Kickstart program, it is still helpful to learn all of this so that if you decide you do want to talk to other people about the Avon opportunity, you are aware of all these changes taking place. So what it's doing is setting up that new rep to be able to earn over $1,000 in 90 days. So that's good money. You know, if someone's bringing home an extra $350 a month, that's going to make a difference in their spending money. Or, you know, maybe it's going to help pay for gas or groceries. So our goal is to bring people in and help them make money, and then they'll want to stay and have fun on top of that as well. So we have some rock star new sellers on Team Momentum, and that should say campaign 19 up there. I found a typo already. But congratulations to Veronica, Ashley, Dawn, Jacqueline, Vicky, Robin, Marjorie, Lori Ann, Denise, and Renee. They are off to a fantastic start. Those are some really good sales numbers. When I first started off, I think I barely ever had an order over $200. So you guys can go far. It doesn't matter where you are right now. You can always make it happen. So there's 2 ways to earn, 2 ways to sell. You want to take advantage of all the different ways Avon rewards us. And so with the President's Program, there are some benefits to reaching the different sales levels. And then there's also a rewards program. So a lot of times, you know, I think we get caught up in, I've been an Avon rep for 8 years. So President's Club and all these different levels are kind of just ingrained in me. But there's always new people starting. So the sales program is something that I think every new representative should learn about. There are benefits to reaching each of those levels. At the minimum level of 10,000 for President's Club, the whole following year you get 40% earnings on all of your sales for full earnings items. So, and then you get the additional 5% on fixed earnings items. I see a question over here. How long do rewards points last? I know I get a spending account, and I think that expires, but I'm not, I want to say that the other points don't expire. Someone else can maybe back me up or give better information, because I'm not, I always use mine soon enough that I don't worry about them expiring. But does anyone in the chat box know for sure whether those points expire or not? Here we have the different ways that you can earn the rewards, and you can earn them from reaching sales goals, from increasing your sales, and from recruiting. So, okay, good. Karen says they do not expire. Oh, Susan says yes, they do. All right. My advice is that either I will check and get back to you, or call us, probably ask in one of the Facebook groups, because that would probably be the best place to find the right answer. All right, so there's all kinds of different items in there. And here is where you can find, along with on your invoice, it'll tell you how many points you have, but you can also log into the rewards and recognition over here under guides and rewards, and then you click on visit rewards headquarters. You can see your current points, and you can start picking out stuff that you want to buy with your points. They're redoing youravon.com. So hopefully things are going to be easier to find. I know right now there's some outdated information on there. I talked to a Cerberus consultant the other day, and she has assured me that everything is being like reworked and reset up. So I know sometimes to us it feels like they're not making changes, but we have to remember how big Avon is and how much work and thought and planning and process has to go into all those changes that they make. So we want them to make it right the first time they change it. So just be patient if you see out-of-date information or things that you wish were changed. So let's take a look at what's coming out in campaign 22. We are transitioning from summer to fall. Fall means fashion and jewelry and different colors for your makeup palette. People go with a little bit bolder, deeper colors for the fall. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So definitely push those breast cancer products. Maybe you want to have some on hand. People love those products, and sometimes they do go on back orders. So maybe you want to stock up now, especially that breast cancer bracelet in the picture there. I'm not sure if we still have the pin or not, but the breast cancer products are definitely very popular in October especially. And then it looks like we have a special on our Faraway Gold for the 130th anniversary. So that is on sale for $9.99 in campaign 22. And in 23, I'm on the 23rd slide too. Look at that. We have the Ultimate Supreme Advanced Performance Cream. Oh, and Josie's saying it's also Domestic Violence Month. Yeah, so definitely find the products that support those causes. If you don't have the products on hand, maybe stock up on some of the flyers about it. So the Ultimate Supreme Cream is really, really nice. It has a light fragrance. It is super moisturizing. I think I read that it's like 12 times the moisture as a normal moisturizer. It's supposed to combat all those signs of aging, and it's made with the Tahitian black pearl. So always a wonderful thing when a new product comes out. Sometimes I wish they didn't call it a new, because people think you're saying new instead of a new skincare. I found that when I worked in the store. But anyways, we have our beautiful Christmas makeup palette coming out. It doesn't say there, but I forgot how many different shades it has. I know it has like 12 matte eyeshadows, and I want to say like 18 shimmery ones. So a little bit for everyone on those palettes. And I know those are really popular with the teenage girls. So maybe you want to have one of those on hand as a demo so people can see how cool that is. We have gift sets coming out. Everybody loves that Ultra Sexy line. And then, of course, the hand creams and lip balms and nail files. Stock up on those, you guys. I usually have about 100 of each of those mini hand creams on hand at a time. And then, of course, the Care Deeply Calendar lip balm. People are like nostalgic for this stuff. So keep it on hand, and you'll sure to have add-on sales there. All right, Sarah's saying 41 shades. I got to do my homework better, you guys, so that I know the exact numbers. I have to laugh because at one time, like, I knew all the products very well. I knew the sales that were going on during the campaign. I knew the specials. I could like tell you off the top of my head, but the the less I work with the product, the more out of touch I kind of feel with it. So I did work with the product for a long time. So forgive me if I give you any inaccurate information, but I try to do the best I can. So we have the candle mixology in campaign 24. Avon has come out with this really cool chart that shows if you burn 2 of the candles at one time, you can come out with this new scent. I love it. It's encouraging our customers to buy more than 1 candle. I always have one of those 3-wick candles in our kitchen. I burn it pretty often, almost every day. It's gone usually within like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So get your customers hooked on those. They're on sale for $9.99. It's a great deal. They smell really good. I love it. We have a lot of Christmas decor coming out, ornaments. The pewter, the Avon pewter ornament is always a keepsake for certain customers. So wouldn't hurt to have a few of those on hand as well. It says the date on it. And sometimes those go on back order or sell out. So make sure you have some of those on hand. Sarah's saying she had the what's new in front of her. Okay. I don't feel so bad then. We have the Mark Rebel Luxe, Mesmerize, and fragrance gift sets. Honestly, you guys, a lot of times will stock up on the perfume and the Bath and Body sets and Skin So Soft sets, footwork sets, wrap them up in a clear cellophane bag. I go to NashvilleWraps.com and they have these pre-tied ribbons. And almost all the time, those made up sets sell better than the box sets. I'm not saying to not, if you guys 15 Momentum can mute their phones, please. I hear someone's background noise.
The site says the FBI is because it was an international flight. $135 million split equals new cover story. The magazine Russian O'Hare second issue.
Elaine, are you?
Magazine planned for Brad wanted the marriage over the week.
Okay. Thank you. So a lot of times if you hand make up your sets, go to the dollar store, get cute decorations to put in there with them. Last year I got these just porcelain. It was like a snowman, a Santa, and whatever else, and we put them in with the sets, and those sold great. It didn't even cost that much, but it looks really cute, and people loved it. So make up your own sets in addition to the ones that Avon has. I had this slide in the last presentation as well, but I thought it had good information. Those are our handmade sets there with the pre-tied bows. I love things that make my life easier. So even if it costs a little bit more money, but it makes my life easy, I love it. So we had those cellophane bags that were decorated for Christmas. And we stocked up on a bunch of those sets. So especially if you're doing events, those are great things to have on hand. You're really going to see a boost in your sales for campaigns 22 through 26. It's a very short time period. So start planning now. I know it's not even October yet, but the longer I'm in this business, the more organized I get with it, the earlier I start preparing, because I know how fast it goes and how much you can really take advantage of this time of year to make the most of your business. So buy more catalogs, stock up on samples, help your customers shop. I know I have a Christmas list where it's like a bookmark. You could put those in all of your catalogs. People could write out ideas for their relatives, and they can buy everything from you. Offer free gift wrapping. Have a few of those Avon Living catalogs on hand for those that are interested in home decor. set up your own holiday open house. Maybe you want to team up with a pampered chef consultant or someone who would complement our business, not a competitor. Keep books on hand at all times when you're running to the grocery store, when you're going to the bank, wherever you are, driving through McDonald's, hand out those catalogs. You never know who's going to be interested. And most times people will say, yes, they want it. And if they say no, then they're doing you a favor by not wasting your money. So don't take no's personally. Take advantage of the credit limit if you've been with Avon for over a year. I also should say that up until now, Avon was not extending credit for new representatives. If you have been with Avon for 7 campaigns or longer, they did go back and offer credit to some of those people. So after you've been with Avon for 7 campaigns, they will review your account, and there's a chance that you will eventually get a credit limit. Also, instead of doing discounts, especially at Christmas time, Avon already has really good prices and sales, so you really hate to discount anymore. I am all about sharing those Avon coupon codes and the free gifts with purchase, but I hardly ever take out of my own profit or my own commission to give a deal to the customer. You don't want to train them that that's how they're going to buy from you. You don't want to get stuck with them expecting that every time. You know, you're putting a lot of work and money and time into this business. So take advantage of what Avon offers instead of taking it out of your own pocket. And a lot of times I like to do a free gift instead of a discount. So, you know, maybe on your campaign 22, 23 catalogs, you want to say free gift with $50 purchase. Because if someone's going to spend $50, you know, you're much more likely to want to give them a free something than take like 20% off their purchase. That's just going to hurt you in the long run. Let's celebrate some of our top sellers. We have, I couldn't believe this, Veronica and Peter were $1 apart for that top spot. Those are both awesome numbers, over 1,100. We have Leslie, Cheryl, Joan, Ellen, Ashley, Teresa, Tracy, Rhonda, Faye, sorry, Brittany, I see I typed your name wrong, and Trisha, Julia, and Graciela. So great job, you guys. You are doing awesome. And keep up the great work. Let's talk about going digital for a minute. A lot of this stuff is information that I always present, but there's always something new I can add in there or tell you about. So I still am yet to get a text update, so I'm sure Avon is still working on that. I know we all had that one, but I haven't seen anything go out since then. I do have the Social Media Center app, and I do get push notifications on that. So hopefully you guys have that turned on. It's really helpful today. The free shipping offer was out there. If you guys could mute your phones, Team Momentum, please, or your computers if possible. But it really helps to get that reminder so that you go back in and you share that with your customers, especially with the online offers. They go by so fast. If you take off and don't work for a day, you probably missed a special already. So in our technical, there's always new offers going on, so it's important to stay, sorry guys, I'm muting over here. Okay, so it's important to stay aware and informed on these deals so that you can get them to your customers in time. We have the free shipping today and tomorrow for $25 orders and more. Before, I used to write a blog post about it, and then I would share that link through Buffer to my social media sites. I actually found that creating the blog by itself and then just putting the offer on social media with a direct link to my e-store was much more successful. So I've started doing that. I've been online marketing for 8 years, you guys, and I'm learning new stuff every week. So there's always something to learn and tweak and perfect with your marketing. Tomorrow, that Mark Glam palette that I was showing you goes on pre-sale on your website. We have a stock up sale September 24th through the 26th. Again, when you're marketing to your customers, remember they really like new campaigns. So stress the beginning and end of campaigns. Make sure you know when your website switches over. They really like sales. So maybe you want to write a post about a makeup sale, a skincare sale, Skin So Soft sale. There's also all those different brands you can market. And then the coupon codes, free shipping, and free gift with purchase. So those are the things that I find get the most engagement. I also find that people really like charts. So they like when we share a lipstick chart, or they like when we share a makeup expiration guide. So think about how you can provide beauty tips instead of just pushing products at all time. Another thing people really like to see is Avon in the magazine. So make sure you always share those posts when those are in your social media center. Okay, so right now, these are the codes that I am aware of. There's probably some others out there that I don't know, but I almost always have an up-to-date list of coupon codes. And I like to list all of them because maybe by the time someone sees my list, one of those codes doesn't work anymore. So at least I have other codes to try. Some of these codes only last 2 days. So you really have to be on top of it and get that information out there immediately. We have our sales tools, which are, some of them will be changing. I am sad to see web TV go. I feel like whenever I get in the habit of doing something, it gets changed. But I am assured that Campaign Central is going to have a lot more information and a lot more tools for us to use. So web TV is going away, but hopefully it will be replaced with that Campaign Central very shortly. In the meantime, they did make web TV through Campaign 23 as far as I saw. So make sure you check those out for sales and recruiting tips. What's new is posted through Campaign 26 already online, so you can see all of the What's New brochures for the whole year. Use your Fab 5 buys to identify the 5 key sales or products that Avon wants you to focus on. It's much easier to learn, 3 or 5 at a time than it is to try and study a whole book. Use your email center and your social media center. The social media center is a huge improvement from where it was even probably a year ago. It would only have 5 things for like 3 weeks. So you guys should love all the content on there. I know I do. It gives me ideas for what to post on social media, gives me ideas of what to write in blogs. Go to your e-store, go to your social media center, look at the emails that Avon creates to help you come up with the content to share to your audience. And then you can also follow Avon Corporate on all of the different social media websites. A lot of times they'll share stuff there that we never see as representatives. So the more in tune you are with all of the information, the better marketing you can do for your customers. So congratulations. We have some great e-sellers. Graciela at 429, Carla, Peter, Kimberly, Nita, Vicky, Denise, Ashley, Tracy, and Kristen. You guys are doing great. That's just their direct delivery sales. And I see I missed another slide there for campaign 19. I'm off my game today, you guys. 62 out of the 69 representatives on my team who had online orders in campaign 19 have the automated email program turned on. Look up my YouTube video on how to do that. It's very easy. It's a no-brainer. It costs you nothing. You keep adding email addresses to your web office. Avon markets to them for you. It's a win-win. And yes, they send out a lot of emails, but they are the ones doing the research that says that's what they should be doing. So I go with it. I hardly ever have people complain. So if you are newer to Avon and you are not aware of how to sign someone up, you have chosen your username for your e-store. Mine is eSegrin. So when I want someone to sign up on my team, I send them to startavon.com and they enter reference code eSegrin. Here's just a shot from the, here is a shot from the social media center. I'm sorry, you guys, if I'm not keeping up on your chats over here. Hopefully you guys are answering each other's questions. I'm a little off on my computers again. Hopefully I can get this figured out. But there's all kinds of recruiting posts in your social media center. So you can go and using that drop-down menu right up at the top, you can select the Become a Representative. You can share right there to Facebook. Again, what I have found is that if I share this, but I upload a picture, so what I would do is open up the Facebook link, go in here and copy their words and the link, and then I would go to Facebook and upload my own picture, because when you do it with a photo, you're going to get shown to a lot more people than if you just share the link. So when we do our online marketing, we don't want to just do it constantly to see how many people we can get. It's about doing it the right way and being smart about it so that we're reaching the most people and having the biggest impact. So definitely check out your stats, figure out what works and what doesn't work, and keep doing what is working for you. I like to do the startavon.com with the reference code on any of my paper instructions. If it is an online link, I like to do the eSegrin.avonrepresentative.com/opportunity/start. That takes them right to the appointment, and my reference code is embedded into that link. So it makes it less likely for there to be an error when they're signing up. This chart can be very overwhelming for someone who is newer to Avon or new to the leadership program. I always tell my team, do what you have to do to get to Star Promoter, because then I can help you with leads. Getting to ambassador may be like the hardest step out there. It's very frustrating when you're beginning. You're not making a lot of money. You know, you finally get people to sign up and then they don't place an order. There's a lot of letdowns. So don't let that take away your excitement about leadership or the opportunity to someday make $25,000 per month. I did not give up. I am right in between these two levels, and I am making enough money to be comparable to a full-time career with a college education. So it is possible. It takes a lot of hard work, but you guys can get there too. And the wonderful thing about Avon Leadership is once we stop working, once we retire, that money still comes in as long as we're meeting those requirements. So you don't get that with a normal career or a normal full-time job. So keep that in mind when you're busting your butt. I have been finding these recruiting images on the internet, and I am snapping them and I'm saving them because I love them. They're just very easy. We need these types of images to get people interested. We want to be clear what we're trying to do when we post this. So you know, when you have people that click through, they're interested in becoming a rep or at least learning more about it. So I've been trying to put recruiting tips out there for you every day. Sometimes it's just about wanting someone to tell you what to do, because you know, maybe you had a long day at work or you had a rough day with the kids and you want to make your Avon business work, but you just don't have the energy to think about it. So I'm trying to provide you with stuff where you can be creative, and then stuff that can just help you where you don't even have to think. All right, so we have some outstanding leaders. I am hoping and really rooting you guys on that you are going to make some of those rise up bonuses. I would love to see some of our team make really big money in fourth quarter. Great job to Leslie and Cheryl, Tracy, Kim, Trisha, Leticia also, and Kim Karpowitz. Sharon Isbell has not even placed an order yet, and she has 3 new recruits. So that is amazing. We should have her on the call and see what she is doing. We have Chantel, who's doing great. Amy is also new with 2 representatives already. Leticia, Jen, Anna, Angelica, Tara, Tracy, Kim, Sarah, Cassandra, Tiffany, and Trisha. Good job, you guys. You are growing your teams and you are giving yourself a raise. So congratulations. So we as leaders can also make money on this new Kickstart program. And this is taking the place of our Journey to Gold. So with every single person we bring into Avon, we have the opportunity to earn $355 in bonus money. This is huge. In my 8 years with Avon, I have never ever seen this type of money for just helping your new reps get started. So I hope that we all take full advantage of this. And it's really set up nicely because when we help them achieve their goals, we get rewarded as well. So I think you'll see it better in the next screen, but this started September 16th and goes through campaign 2. So here is how it works. Let's pretend that I am Kara and I bring in Jess, Katie, and Dan. And they meet their sales goals. So that was the chart where I showed you they have to be 150 in their first campaign, 200 in their second campaign, and so on. So when they meet those sales goals, I would get it $20 for each one for each campaign. So that is huge. All I have to do is keep promoting that they place that order, that they make their goal, keeping an eye on their account so that if they're $10 short, I can let them know. You know, just being on top of it and providing people with information is sometimes all it takes. If they bring 3 people in during their first 90 days, they get that Kickstart bonus. And we would get $60 for that. If they meet all those sales goals and they bring 3 qualified Kickstart recruits in, we would get a bonus of $175, and that is where the $355 comes into play. So just imagine, just with 3 new people, we could earn over $1,000 in bonus money. So who is ready to go out there and share the Avon opportunity? You guys, I was completely afraid of recruiting for a long time. Maybe you don't believe me, but now I like love every minute of it. But I was very afraid, and I just had to figure out what my comfortable style of recruiting was. So I encourage you to keep doing different activities until you find what suits you. So don't do an activity that you don't enjoy doing. If you don't like prospecting in the grocery store, don't do that. You know, I don't like cold call prospecting. So that's not something I'm comfortable with. Do what you enjoy, and it won't feel like work. The Rise Up. So this is for moving in title for a first time. This has already started in campaign 20, goes through campaign 6. You can earn multiple times. So if you are now a star promoter and you get all the way to Gold Ambassador by campaign 6, you do have to maintain it for 3 additional campaigns. So if you hit that title and you stay there for 4 campaigns, you achieve those requirements, you can earn $3,000. You can earn multiple bonuses in this program, and it gets even higher and better the higher you go. So just remember to title and then stay there for 3 more campaigns. So if you are on my team, I will definitely walk you through that and make sure you know the rules and everything so that you can get that big bonus money. Upcoming webinars, I do have RepFest on the road there, so that's actually a seminar in person. Avon is putting those on around the US, so make sure you check, I think it says holiday rallies when you log into your Avon. Team Momentum webinars, you guys are welcome to join. I will put the link to register in our follow-up email. I have been a busy little bee coming out with new content for you guys on videos and blog posts. Those of you that don't know, my daughter's 5, just started kindergarten this year. So I have way more free time than I've had since before my son was born, like 10 years ago. So I'm enjoying being able to work and help you guys succeed in your businesses. So I have a few different videos. I did one on hashtags, how to sell more Avon, and how you want to collect those email addresses and contact information. I did I did 2 specifically on the Rise Up incentive. And then I gave you 3 other tips for selling more online. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have started doing those top achiever emails again. So if you make one of my top lists of our teams, I offer you the makeup marketing online bundles for free. I stopped doing that for a while. I was giving online access, but I kind of feel like if people have that tangible training in their hand, they're more likely to do it. So hopefully you guys are taking advantage of that, and everyone on Team Momentum is welcome to receive that. So just let me know. Most of you all already know about all these great leaders. I have posted this presentation in makeup marketing online, so you guys can print it out and go back over any of the information that you needed to see. Again, I'm trying. No. Okay. So if you guys have any questions and want to ask them in the chat box, I will continue to chat. And if you don't, then that's fine too. Oh, I see Sarah's asking if the rallies are free. Yes, they are. Linda said, thank you. You are definitely welcome. If we are at leader level, do we still earn this? Yes. So that all aboard with onboarding is open for everyone. If you're a platinum executive leader, it's open for you. So this is unusual because a lot of times those higher titles are not eligible to earn on these smaller incentive programs. So this is exciting. Journey to Gold, we were not able to earn the same as ambassadors were, but leaders are. There is no cap on your title for the all aboard with onboarding. Got me latest for the training bundles. Yes, Sarah, I did get your email and I will be sending you out a bundle. Maureen is asking, so reps are no longer doing face-to-face signups. So yes, that is true. You could still be at an event, say you have an iPad, you can sign someone up that's face-to-face with you, but you would just walk them through the online appointment. All of the processing is now through startavon.com. You can no longer purchase leadership kits, appointment kits. There is nowhere to enter them. You can see, you still can see the appointment screen and see your new online appointments, but no longer ordering them, doing them face-to-face, which I think is good anyways. I would always order them to have them on hand, and then I'd forget to use those books, and I'd have to replace the books and blah, blah, blah. So I like the idea that they do it all online. Avon ships it to them. You guys, if you're interested in leadership, learn the process. So I have a lot of blog articles about what happens when someone signs up, what the process is like when they're signing up. So learn about it. The more you know about the process and the more you can answer people's questions, the easier it is to get out there and talk about it and do it. And any other questions, you guys? You're saying thank you. I thank you guys for all joining. I'm sorry about, I'm usually pretty techie, but I just cannot get the feel of the Mac. I have issues with the mouse. Returning kits, that I never really looked into. So I would call the leadership desk for the process on returning those unused kits. I'm glad you guys like the videos. I will continue to see. I talked in this other video this week about how now I want to do videos, because before it was like the blogs were a challenge to me, and now it's like the blogging is getting a little bit boring. So I'm on to videos. That gets me excited. I really enjoy helping all you guys and making the videos. So I think it really helps to get out there in the technical world to still get that face-to-face interaction, whether it's through a video or pictures or whatever you do. Make sure you're connecting with your new team members and customers. All right, so Rosa, that was her first time attending an Avon meeting. Thank you for joining. I just saw you joined our Facebook group too, so that's exciting. I think all of you guys are in Makeup Marketing Online, because otherwise you wouldn't have seen the event. So you guys have a great night. Team Momentum, if you have any questions, email me, text me, call me, whatever works best for you. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you later. Bye.
Well, you can use the other mouse. What are you struggling with? Okay. Do I just stop the share? I'm assuming, yeah, okay. And then end meeting or what?
Yeah.
End meeting for all?
Yeah.